Marker Match is a free iPhone utility for marker and colored pencil artists. It currently contains 11 of the most popular product lines, including Copic, Prismacolor, and Faber-Castell, and we're always adding more. The primary purpose of Marker Match is to tell you what marker colors are closest to the color you are looking for. Most artists can't afford to buy every color right away, and even if you do have them all, it can be overwhelming to find the color you are looking for from within your own collection. There are actually 4 different ways to input a color and which to match against. The most obvious is to enter its hex or RGB value and press the binoculars icon, but this obviously isn't the most natural way. So, by pressing the eyedropper, you can bring up the pixel measure tool. Pinche the Quail is our official mascot for Marker Match. Press the albums icon in the top right and you can select a photo from your own photo album. You will have to grant Marker Match permission to access your photos. Sorry, that's the rules. Choose a photo and sample a pixel by moving the image about or zooming in and out with 2 fingers. Press save once you have the color, and when you return, the closest matches will already have been found. At this point, you might want to choose more or less matches. You can have Marker Match find the top 9 matches, with the closest match always being at the top and in descending order. If you want to change to a different product line, just tap the current brand's name, select a different line from the menu, and click Done. You can also input a color using the standard HSB color chooser by tapping the paint bucket icon. The top slider changes the color hue, while the rectangle is saturation and brightness. Find your color and click Save to return. At this time, let's click over to the 3rd tab, the marker icon labeled product. Here you can browse every marker or pencil that Marker Match currently has data for by brand. Then you can use a filter to reduce the list by color name or the marker's code. Now let's say you already own a blue Prisma marker and you're curious what's an equivalent Copic color. Hold your finger down over the color and then choose Copy to Input. That color's value will be sent to the Find screen so you can search against it. This also works on the main screen and on your inventory list as well. And speaking of inventory, the 2nd tab, this is where you have 2 default lists where you can save markers. We call these palettes. The 2 default palettes are markers you already own and markers you want to get. But if you click Edit, you can rename them to whatever you prefer. Again, there are a couple ways to add markers to these lists. Back on the Find screen, you can simply press the plus icon next to a marker and choose which of the 2 lists to add it to. While browsing the product lines, you can swipe left on any color and press Add. Return to the Palettes tab and you'll see the items you have added. You can filter these as well, even by brand name. If you need to remove one, again, swipe left over it and press Delete. Finally, on the last tab, About, you'll see buttons for backup and restore. Your palette lists are not automatically backed up at this time, so you will need to press backup when you have an internet connection to save your current list to your iCloud drive. We strongly recommend you do this once you have a large list. If you later need to restore the list because you get a new phone, here you can come and press Restore and you won't have to re-enter them all again. There is one Easter egg for now. You might have seen the plain Copy choice in the pop-up menu. If you choose that instead of Copy to Input, Marker Match will just copy details about that marker to your clipboard, so you can paste it into a text or email. Remember, Marker Match isn't just free, it's also completely ad-free, meaning no annoying ads, and we don't keep or use your data or information in any way. So if you find it useful, you can support its development by leaving a positive review on the Apple Store, as well as simply sharing the link with other artists and on social media. We also welcome any feedback, including bug sightings, feature suggestions, interface improvements, and other marker brands you'd be interested in having within the app. Thank you for supporting Marker Match.